Well, Coach Fangio, their defensive coordinator, is a coordinator I've always had a lot of respect for. I think it's a really good scheme. I think he gets the best out of his players and coaches them hard. I think that they had several young players over the last few years who have played a lot of football and are no longer young players. They're now seasoned veterans. I think of in their secondary in 2015, I think 3 or 4 of the players in their secondary were playing then are still playing for the Bears. And back then, people didn't know much of them. They were younger players who were playing because of injuries. They hadn't won a lot of games, but now those guys are starting on a really good team, but they've played now for several years. So I found that to be interesting. And then they've drafted well. I think Smith, the linebacker they drafted out of Georgia, is the real deal. I think Leonard Floyd, also out of Georgia, pass rusher, is the real deal. Obviously, Khalil Mack's the real deal. Akeem Hicks. I've always thought Aaron Lynch is a great player. So when you start to add a good scheme and good coaches with good players who have now become veterans, you start to get the recipe for having a lot of success. And once again, turnovers are going to be important because if they can force turnovers, they've shown they'll win. If you can protect the football, now I think you put yourself in a position to make it a really interesting game.